Hello ladies and gentlemen, and happy Tuesday. We have got a major system that is on the way. It has already brought a lot of snow and rain showers to much of the Colorado Rockies, and over the next several days it will bring substantial severe weather to much of the deep south and also into the mid-Atlantic as well. Our best shot for severe weather is definitely going to be over the course of tomorrow. The Storm Prediction Center has put out a rare moderate 4 out of 5 risk of severe weather from portions of eastern Louisiana into Mississippi, western Alabama, and portions of Tennessee as well. The system will make its way eastward, but thankfully, as it does track eastward, it will lose a lot of its strength, and because of that, we only have about maybe a very small risk for severe weather across much of the eastern coast as well. But before we go ahead and get into that, let's go ahead and time this out for you. Once again, this is going to be a very dangerous system to keep a very close eye on. Some of these cells right here have the potential to produce very strong winds, very large hail, and even very long track and damaging tornadoes as well. As you were heading to bed tomorrow night, this is going to be a nocturnal event, which means that it's going to be happening overnight, even more so to remain weather aware and have a way to get a warning. God forbid we do have any warnings that get issued. As you are waking up tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, if you're waking up very, very early in the morning, it's going to be right in the Atlanta metro area, eventually getting into the upstate of South Carolina right as you're waking up on Thursday morning, getting into places like Columbia, Florence, and also down into Orangeburg as you're heading into noon on Thursday, and then eventually reaching the coastline as you are heading into your afternoon on Thursday. Once again, if we do see any severe weather, it's going to be where we have a very low risk, but obviously it is not zero, to say the least. Thankfully, it's going to be a very fast mover once it gets into our area, and it'll be out of here as you head into Friday with sunshine in the forecast for your Friday. So here's an overlook. Basically all day Thursday, the entire area is going to be in this threat. Once again, very low risk of damaging winds as well as a tornado. Before we get into Thursday, a gorgeous forecast ahead for your Wednesday. Plenty of sunshine, some clouds out there. Temperatures right along the coastline topping out in the low 70s. We're going to be right in the mid 70s, right along the PD and on the border belt as well. One more graphic to go, for that. It will be quite windy before we get into Thursday. Winds potentially gusting upwards of 30 to 35 miles per hour for your Thursday, and then winding back down into the 20s as you are heading towards your Friday. Here's your 10-day forecast right along the Grand Strand. After we get past our rain day on Thursday, gorgeous weather is in the forecast. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures eventually dropping back down just a little bit there into the 60s, but warming back up into the 70s towards your next week. Across the PD and on the border belt. After our rain on Thursday, gorgeous weather all the way throughout your weekend and into your early next week. We could have a very small chance of rain next Wednesday and Thursday, but I will keep track of that. Be sure to stay tuned to my website, liamsweather.org, for much more details and information.
That was good.